Alright, I thought I'd sit down whilst I'm waiting for my dinner to cook and explain to you guys what's happened. As you can probably tell from the title of the video, what's happened. Anyway, when I was a teenager, I suffered from a lot of ear infections. Oh, before I even go into that, I was going to be uploading this into two-part video. Like, I filmed like the whole journey from the 2017 up until now, but because of my Mac fiasco, like my Mac dying, I'm just gonna upload it in one video, which is this video, and I'm just going to talk you through what's happened. So, so as a teenager, I suffered from ear infections like all the time, and they were worse in my left ear than my right ear. My hearing over the years has got worse and worse and worse and worse. I would go to the GP all the time saying how my hearing on this ear, or like ear infections or whatever, blah 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 blah, in my left ear were not good. Like, they were really bad, and they kept on saying, it's a corrupted eardrum, it's just an ear infection, it'll be fine, put in some ear drops, it will go away. And my hearing's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And then, I'm not too sure how it happened. I think in 2017, end of 2017, I went to the GP and I was like, there's something seriously wrong with my hearing. I really want to get something sorted out about it. So basically she took me to a referral to get them cleaned because she thought it was just an earwax build-up. Went back to her, and it's been ongoing since February 2018 in total. So I went back to her and she basically said that, well, it looks a little bit weird shaped, I'm not too sure. Go and get your ears done, like cleaned out by another person instead of getting it flushed. I've forgotten what the correct terminology is. There's two different ways I think you can get your ears cleaned. One is where they flush water in it, and the other one is where they scrape it out and are much safer doing it. I've forgotten what it's called though, my bad. So I did that, and the guy there, he basically, when I told him about how my ear was a bit weird, he was like, yeah, something's not right there, it like just stops. And I was like, what are you on about? So I went back to the doctors and she was like, yeah, this isn't right, it just looks really red and not very good. So she wasn't too sure what it was, so we then got a referral to a hospital. At this point, it was like the end of 2018. So then I had to get a referral to a hospital. So that took a year in itself from me finally sitting down to GP saying something was wrong. So then I went to the hospital, I think in February, and I had a CT scan, so they did an x-ray of my head because they weren't too sure what it was. And essentially the results came back saying that I had scar tissue, which is blocking my ear canal, and everything behind the blockage is perfectly fine, works okay, is not an issue at all. It's just the scar tissue. They said I could either have surgery, which is not very successful. They said it's like a 50% success rate, but a lot of people who get it done end up getting it again within the next year or two. So the same thing will happen again. It will just come back again because it's scar tissue, it just builds again. So I obviously went for the option, which I've been saying for years, which is to have hearing aid. And today is the 10th of October 2019, so it's taken me 2 years since I went back to the GP and honestly sat them down and said, I want this sorted. I'm not gonna say that it's an ear infection, because it's not. There's something definitely wrong with my hearing, and I'm worried, and I don't know what it is, and I need answers. So that happened. Finally, the GPs are rubbish here. Okay, just checking my food. Which food is that? So yeah, I went today. Well, 5 weeks ago, should I say? So 5 weeks ago, I had an ear mold done, and today, my friends, I got my hearing aid, and I'm trying it out for size. Well, I mean, it's literally molded to my ear shape, so it should fit, but it's really weird. Everything sounds robotic. Everything sounds weird. Like, I can hear things I'm not used to hearing, like the shuffling of my outfit. I can hear the clock in the hallway as well as the clock in my living area. I went to the toilet earlier, and the flush of the toilet was so loud it made me flinch, as well as getting out that pan also made me flinch. Like, everything's massively loud because it's obviously a microphone. It's mad. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to. Everything sounds weird. Like, my voice sounds robotic. I don't know how anyone can get used to this, because it's a little bit like it's on a bit of a delay as well. So it's like a microphone, and microphones tend to have a little bit of a delay, don't they? But yeah, it's mad actually. Like, I put it on in the fitting earlier, and my mum was there with me because I wanted to go with someone I knew. I didn't want to be there by myself for it, and she was sat like to my left hand side behind me, and that's like the worst place you gotta be when you're with me, because I can't hear anything directionally from my left or behind me. And I heard her. I was like, wait, you said something. I heard you. That's like my main issue, is people being like facing a different way than me, and I just can't hear them at all. It was mad, I tell you guys. Yeah, it was really, really strange. So I'm going to be going to Portugal for these next 2 weeks, and I'll be taking this along with me for the ride, trying it out, seeing what it's all about. Yeah, I'm actually going to upload this video when I come back. So I'll have had 2 weeks since this, and then because I'm obviously only really uploading via my phone at the moment, I will probably update you guys within the next week of how it is now, 2 weeks down the line, just to let you guys more in the loop of what's happening and how it is. And yeah, it's really weird. I'm fascinated to see how loud things really are meant to be. Like, I put my music on my phone when I came in from work, because I tend to listen to my podcast, or I listen to my music for like an hour or so when I get in, because I'm usually working out. I didn't do a workout today. Instead, I wanted to try this out, so I didn't. I instead started a puzzle, which is on this table, which you can't really see, but I started a puzzle, and yeah, the music on here was super loud because I had it on my normal sound, which is full volume, and I had to turn it right down to like the 3rd volume bar. So I'm fascinated to see how many other things I've got on far too loud. I actually put on my iPad. I also had to turn the volume down for that. And today, in about 2 hours, I will try watching TV when I'm watching my usual TV show, which is The Circle, and I'll see if I'll need to use subtitles and how that's going to be. It's going to be mad. It's a whole new world. I'm not going to wear this tomorrow at work because I don't want to. I can hear my blooming spaghetti bubbling over, and it feels like it's much closer to me. It's really weird. But anyway, yeah, I went for I don't know if I can show you guys, but it's like a more like a smaller, not smaller, like a more, words. Sorry, I can't even edit this because I don't have an editor on my phone, I don't think. But I went for a colour that's quite similar to my hair colour, so it's not so obvious. I tend to have my hair like this most days anyway, so I'm trying to hide it a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be a trial, that's for sure. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got it on the NHS, the British National Healthcare System thingy. So I got it for free, which means I do get free battery refills, and I'm surprised that the batteries last like 2 weeks. If you wear it for like 7 hours a day, it lasts roughly 2 weeks, which is mad for me. Anyway, I'm going to just stop right there because I need to save my pasta from overcooking. But yeah, that's what's happened today, and that's been this journey that I've been on for the last 2 years, and I'm so excited for being able to hear better now. I've had so many issues with hearing, and I hate having to ask people to repeat themselves. I just hate it. So yeah, whole new world for me of hearing things that I don't even realise people hear. And that's one thing I have to say, is that because it's a microphone, it doesn't like my brain, normal people, your hearing just sort of forgets background noises. They're just background noises, but with a microphone it amplifies everything, so I'll have to retrain my brain to ignore background noises. So it's gonna get a lot of getting used to. I think they said it takes like 2 or 3 months to get used to wearing it if you wear it for a normal amount of time every single day. So yeah, I'm gonna try and gradually wear it. I have been wearing it a lot today. I was only told to wear it at least 1 to 2 hours today, but honestly I'm probably gonna wear it for 5 just because I can, just see how it is. But I will go back to wearing it gradually going onwards for the next 2 weeks, especially because I know I'll probably be outside and talking to people. At the moment I live in my flat by myself, so I don't have to talk to anyone, so the only noise I know is happening is by my own self or the TV, so I'm okay. I think it's like loud noises that I can't control, which will frighten me a lot. So yeah, I got a whole sorry, I need this. I got a whole package of hearing aid information, so a lot to read up on, a lot of how to clean, and yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go before I drop my phone again. That was a really loud slam on the table too, and also this is really loud, really loud. It's like it's right next to my ear, but it's not, it's there. Anyway, yeah, that's what's happening. Really exciting. And yeah, obviously, as I said, I will be vlogging as well, so I have got my camera down there, so I will do a vlog a bit too, so you guys can get more info. It's really loud. I'm gonna go. My pasta is ready. See you soon.